Hey guys, like, comment, subscribe. We're just doing another quick Trevor Bauer video. This time, though, staying on the Blue Jays, but in relation to Taijuan Walker. If Trevor Bauer does come to the Toronto Blue Jays, the question we have is it going to increase or decrease the chances that they also bring back Walker?
As a fan, as a Blue Jays fan, I would hope that it increases. I would hope that it shows the Walker that the Blue Jays are willing to spend money and that they're willing to have a top tier pitching staff. Because if you're bringing him in and you're bringing Bauer in and you still have Ryu there, Pearson's going to have an actually good year this year, whereas last year he was forced into being an MLB pitcher when he wasn't quite ready yet. And you have other players like Robbie Ray, Tanner Roark. Those are guys that they might not have been the best years last year, the year before that, but they're guys that can have a year where if they're not considered the top tier guys, they can have a sneaky good year with a 3.5 or 3 ERA as your fifth or sixth pitchers. And with that, you're going six pitchers deep. In a COVID year, that looks fantastic because you never know when people are going to miss time. And one of these guys can easily slide into the long relief role. There's injuries in baseball all the time on top of the risk that COVID plays. So yeah, as a fan, I hope that it would increase. But as a realist, I just don't. I think that this means the end of Taijuan Walker with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and I mean, it sucks because it is just a player that they literally just acquired who was having his best year to date. Not only that, looks just stellar, just absolutely stellar with the Blue Jays. Had basically
Yeah.
Trevor Bauer numbers with the Toronto Blue Jays when he was there.
Oh,
But
if anything, better last year. He was doing fantastic.
yeah, and if you look at that 1 through 5, or even options where you would then have Ryu, Trevor Bauer, Nate Pearson, um, Tanner Roark, Ross Stripling, or whoever you kind of want at the end there, and then obviously the aforementioned Walker. That's a great 1 through 5. But like you said, as a real, and then Robbie Ray too. But as a realist, like you said, because there's so many options there, like we spoke about Robbie Ray and we spoke about Rourke, where obviously Walker's better. You rather him there too. But then they also have Ross Stripling too. Like there's just a lot of early long relief slash starter guys there, like you said. And then when you're bringing in Bauer, I don't know where he fits. And then beyond that too, I feel like he is a bit sour from not getting a playoff start after how good he was. Obviously, Rio was going to get one of the starts, but the fact they went with the combination of Shoemaker and Ray in game 1 versus Walker, like that they couldn't set up the rotation to actually do that. I mean, I feel like he does have some kind of sour grapes about that. You spoke about it off air where he was actually seen playing beer pong with a member of the New York Yankees. I know there's been talk about maybe
Aaron Hicks.
yeah, and there's been maybe talk about Masahiro Tanaka leaving the Yankees, going back to Japan. So like all of that kind of circle fits to maybe the Walker going to the Yankees if Bauer actually does come to the Blue Jays. In my mind, I feel like that's just the scenario. The cards are just falling right into that.
And I know that Walker is likely the backup plan for the Blue Jays if they can't bring in Bauer, but that doesn't spell good thoughts in Walker's mind. I'm sure the fact that he knows right now that he is a backup plan, and the Yankees will, if they're actually interested and they're actually losing Tanaka, they just have more money to spend
Yep.
than the Blue Jays do. They're just going to outbid us. It's going to be like it was back when Roy Halladay was with us. We got outbidded on everything. And if there is an actual interest from a team like the Yankees and they're going to lose someone like Tanaka, I don't see the Blue Jays being able to hold on. But I really, really do wish they do because he was just playing lights out for us last year. And he was a major part of why we made that big push down the stretch and that we were a playoff team last year. So I wish he does come back because I think he's a very, very important role, part of that roster, with or without Bauer. But especially with especially with the potential of Bauer coming in, I think it's the end of Walker in Toronto, as sad as it is.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a guy, I feel like with the Blue Jays, anytime you have a guy who's just entering his prime under 30, it's a great fit for them. Obviously, one of the youngest teams. And then, like we said, we just don't know if he's really going to have an opportunity to come back. It's unfortunate because he is a super good player. Even if Bauer doesn't come, like you said, he still might go to the Yankees. And if that happens and they don't get Walker or they don't get Bauer, the Blue Jays pitching wise are definitely in trouble again.
Are hurt. Yeah,
Definitely. But definitely
especially
want to,
after losing him and Shoemaker as well. Like they picked Shoemaker over Walker to start that game last year,
yeah,
and they lost Shoemaker as well. So this team, they have to do something. So hopefully Walker or Bauer gets there. We'll see.
definitely. But let us know what you guys think in the comments. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll definitely be doing another video on this content shortly.